1072.
Rightio. Tall and right. Three-quarters of target tall, quarter target right.
So that was tall.
Yes.
And a little bit right.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep. Oh, just off bottom right corner. Just off. Hit, top right corner. Got him.
Okay.
He's on there.
Let's see if we get a backup on it.
Rightio. Hit. Nearly centre. A little bit to the left of centre.
That isn't freaking terrible then, is it?
No, it makes a different noise on that target.
Yeah. That does.
Tall. Central, 12 o'clock, 1.5 targets tall.
Trying something a bit different, a bit crazy, a bit interesting, and that is trying to shoot this Browning A-Bolt rifled shotgun out to 1,000 yards, or just over 1,000 yards. What it actually came from, I'm doing a few things. There's a little bit of trying something, there's a little bit of us shooting the Foster slug offhand out at long distance and seeing what we can get that and seeing how consistent that can be and that sort of stuff. That is offhand shooting, so it's a little bit different. And people have asked, why don't you use a rifled shotgun? To me, it's a completely different shot, and that's what you see here. I've set up and down here. But there's a little bit of also understanding the logic and how well a sabot can work for all the different things, from passing on the amount of spin it needs to a projectile, to how consistent it's going to be when the sabot disconnects from the projectile. For those who don't know what a sabot is, it's essentially when you have a framework, plastic or otherwise, they're plastic and this sort of thing, that grabs on around the bullet, and that stuff is what runs on the rifling, and the bullet's captured on the inside. And when it comes out the end, the sabot, the lining, disconnects from the bullet and lets the bullet carry on. So that's what we're doing, and how transferring the spin to how stable they are to how they actually work is what I was sort of testing. So listen, it came up with a thought as, let's actually try that. Like I said, different style, let's set it up like a rifle. The only sabot slugs I could find in the state at the moment to do this test with, well, I found this is a borrowed rifle, or borrowed, we've got it on loan to use the rifle. I call it a rifle because it's a rifled shotgun. With these 385 grain Winchester, they're a partition gold sabot slug. They have a big hollow point in them. And listen, there's some other ones that I probably would have tried if I could have got them, but they're at least a couple of weeks away. The likes of the Hornady with little spitzer nose on them, like Hornady do with a polymer. But listen, they were worth a try. So this is what I got to try and shoot it with. I came out the other week, or I should say, what I set up is it had a rail on it already. It had a little red dot on it. I put my floating Night Force on here with adjustable base to be able to get it up to where I could get the 150 minutes I figured I was going to be able to shoot, to shoot out to 1,000 yards. Went out and brought out and did a little test the other day, found it was terrible to shoot. I'll do an image of that so you can actually see it, but it bounced a lot, pretty ugly to shoot in the prone position. Okay in the offhand, but in the prone it was giving me a good solid thump, and it was jumping a whole lot because of the height of everything being not so awesome. So what I did, because it's not mine, I didn't want to modify things really. What I did instead was built this little contraption here, which it gives me a bag rider, it gives me a higher butt pad, so I could position a softer, higher butt pad, a different position, and by putting some tape on this, you'll see evidence of where the tape's there. I've got to clean that up before I give it back. And then taping this unit on, so no bolting holes, no modifying things really, but that made it a lot more stable to shoot. I haven't seen it, but my sight picture told me it was sitting reasonably flat for an unbraked thump of a thing to shoot. That did the job. And what you can see out there, we only went through 10 rounds with that, testing. That shot pretty well. That was a reasonable group. It isn't as consistent as a rifle, and maybe that was, I could do more with the rifle and more barrel and brakes and all that sort of stuff, but to be truthful, I feel that's more to do with the Sabo and what it was actually doing. But still, we got some reasonable stuff, and you'll see there's 2 hits there, proper hits out there with this. So a bit more work and it could be a little better, but I don't think it would ever match a Rabo, ever match a rifle in a real sense, or a precision rifle at least. But anyway, like I said, a bit of play, a bit of fun, and there's hits on steel at, I think it was 1,072 yards with a rifled shotgun. You know, we'll go down to target and see what sort of dent we put in the thing. We'll see you down there. Okay, well here we are at target, 1,070 yards, decent sized dents in these steel, and actually just a metre in front of the target I found these 2, the slugs, so you can actually see them. They are very square units. The thump, they've obviously got rid of most of their energy, still enough to put a decent dent in the steel, but there's those pair there. So anyway, that's it's on there, decent dents. Wasn't super consistent. Actually, with a projectile like that, how consistent is it going to be? But yeah, listen, worked. A little bit silly, a little bit of testing. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And thank you to the guys at Roy Alexander that helped organise us getting this gun. And thanks for the owner of the gun. It's actually for sale, that firearm, but we got to use it just to do this test. It goes back unscathed, all nice and neat and tidy as it was. And we've shot another, I think that was 17 rounds through it. So anyway, bit of fun. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you next time.
Hi guys, Sam here. For folks that are interested in our products that you will have seen in our videos, these are all products that Mark has designed through our experience in ELR shooting. We manufacture them here ourselves. The likes of our adjustable bag bases, bag riders, bipod systems, muzzle brakes, shot data recording sets, and even our great fun little 22 long rifle target. These are all available on our web store, the links to which are below this video, along with our contact information. And guys, we work hard at putting these videos together, so we appreciate all the help we can get. For those of you who haven't subscribed, don't forget and hit the bell so you get notifications of when our videos come out. It would be awesome to get some financial support. So for those of you who can, you can purchase support bits on our web store, which help us bring these videos to you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.